Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are here for the first time, my name is Bre Jahmella and I welcome you to my channel. As you can see from today's title, we are doing a 5 tips on how to help you build back your self-esteem. This video has been long overdue and I'm making sure I give you guys this video because it's important to have really good self-esteem, okay? Like, that's something that I feel like we lack in this day and age. So I definitely want to give you just some 5 helpful tips that will, just bring you back to life, feel good about yourself again and stuff like that. So if you're interested in this video, please make sure that you stay tuned and you don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. Too bad.
I would say the first tip that I have for you guys is figure out who you are. Like, who are you? When I think about myself, I would say, who is Bre Jahmella? Who are you? Like, what do you consist of? What are your values? What are your morals? What do you stand for? You know what I mean? I feel like when you're confident in who you are, like the person that you are, your self-esteem automatically is going to build up because you know who you are. No one can't tell you who you are. No one can make you feel bad about yourself because why? You're comfortable with you. And you have to find a way of saying, these are the things that make me me and I enjoy these things. I love these things about myself. We all have things that we are honestly not proud of when it comes to each person. Like, my thing is, I'm gonna let you guys know, one of my biggest issues that I've been working on for this year is my control issues. I like to be in control. I like to make sure things are going my way. Like, it's maybe a Virgo thing, I don't know, but your girl just loves control. I have to be in control. I have to, I have to basically direct the narrative. Like, that's just me. And I learned that I can't say that's just me. You know what I mean? So those are things about me that I'm trying to change. And, letting go of control and, letting certain things just flow and be as they may. So I feel like, you gotta know what's good about you and you gotta know what's bad that you want to work on. Or maybe not even bad, maybe just like need some tweaking or adjustments, So I would definitely say you have to figure out who you are. Once you know who you are, your self-esteem will build up because, again, like I said, no one can tell you who you are and what you stand for and so on and so forth. The second tip I would have for you guys is record your journey. Now, this may sound crazy, but I saw my sister do it and I started to do it myself actually, which was, at first I started to journal, but I like to write, but not that much. I have my days where I will still journal, but now I've been using like video and just record how I'm feeling, record how I am doing, my progress. If you see that you've done something that you usually don't do and it's in a positive way, record that. Like, hey, today I decided to let things go the way I just let things go today. I didn't plan anything, I didn't do anything, I just let it flow and I had an amazing day and I did this and I did this and I did this. Like, that would be something that I would say. But I would say definitely record your journey. There's videos I have from a year ago and I have now and I'm like, is that even saying really? Like, just the mindset alone is like, that's a 380. Like, that's me. You know what I mean? So I would definitely say record the journey because you are able to see your process. Even if it's 2 weeks ago, a month ago, a couple weeks ago, a year ago, you're able to see how well you've done. A lot of times you don't want to read your journey, so video it. I'm telling you, recording your journey, 10 out of 10. That would definitely help with your self-esteem because you'll realize how much you've changed and how much you've tried to be better and do things better. So the third tip I would have on my list would be self-compassion. Be compassionate to yourself. Stop beating yourself up. I, again, as someone who loves control, have realized that I have to, celebrate my wins. Like, girl, you did that. You know what I mean? Like, God gave you the strength to do that. Like, you handled that, period. And I'm the type of person, if it's not the main goal or the final destination, I don't want to celebrate it, and that's not good. You know what I mean? Because let's be real, life is short and you don't even know if you're gonna make it to the final destination. So in all reality, celebrate the wins that you're the wins or the successes or the greatness that you're doing now, because it's, you know what I mean? Like, I could say for like my self-esteem, I would say, instead of always saying I can't do this, or I'm not gonna do this, or I'm unable to do this, I can't, you know, stuff like that, like the impossibles, be like, I can do that. Even though in the back of your head you're like, Lord, what am I thinking? But you know, say it out loud. I can get this job. I can have a successful relationship. I can have amazing friends. I can obtain a successful degree. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can just speak those things into you. That is a real thing. So like, self-compassion, don't always beat yourself up. Speak positivity over yourself. Speak life into you, you know? There's life and death in the power of the tongue. Like, I really genuinely believe that, you know? So I would definitely say have self-compassion. Celebrate your wins. Know that, you know, you are doing enough. Be compassionate to yourself. Love on you a little bit more, you know what I mean? Because that's a big thing why our self-esteem may be low, because we beat ourselves up that we're not where we're supposed to be at 21 or 31 or 41 or 51, you know? So please just have some compassion. That plays a huge role. I would say number 4 on my list would have to be revisiting your past. Anything that you've realized in the past that has made your self-esteem lower, whether it be family, friends, a significant other, stuff like that, if these people, place, or things are still in your life, I would genuinely say you maybe need to detach from these things or these people, because your self-esteem isn't getting better because you're around people who continuously bring you down. You know what I mean? So I would genuinely say revisiting your past is huge, because you can see where you were at your lowest points, why your self-esteem was so low, why you didn't feel good enough, why you didn't feel worthy enough. You know what I mean? And if these person, place, or things are what some of the reasons, you need to, they gotta get the boot. I, as someone who has dealt with a person who made me feel less than, realistically, they had to go. And no matter what the person did, because they had made me feel like that at one point in time, no matter what they did now, it wouldn't make me feel better. So they had to go. They couldn't be a part of my life, because I don't want to feel less than. I don't want to feel like I'm not good enough. Even when you know you are, you don't want to feel that way. It's a very unpleasant feeling. So I would definitely say revisiting your past helps you to identify if these things or these people have to go, because they might be the reason why you're even feeling this way about yourself. So I would definitely say revisit your past and cut ties with any person, place, or thing that is no longer serving you. My last tip for help building your self-esteem would have to be stop caring what other people think about you. Stop caring what social media tells you that you should look like, that you should wear, you should be. Find your own sense of style. Find your own sense of personality. Like, I feel like a lot of people, and I don't know if you guys see it on social media, the YouTube, the influencers, everybody's the same. Like, no one's really giving very much different. Like, I've come across a few people, I'm like, yo, that's a different mofo right there. Like, they exude everything about them, their energy, everything is different. It's not your everyday, it's not what you're used to. So I would say stop caring what other people think. Genuinely be who you are. Feel comfortable enough to be who you are, no matter what people around you think, because at the end of the day, you have to live with you. And I feel like that's one of the biggest things I've learned within life itself. You have to live with you. You have to live with the choices you make, the things that you do, the people you have in your life. Like, you have to live with you. No one else is living with you. You're with yourself 24/7. Okay, so I would say get comfortable with you. Know you. Don't care what people think about you. Don't care what society tells you that you should do, should be, should have. None of that, you know, because I feel like that plays a bigger part also with our self-esteem. When social media is telling you you have to have big boobs, you have to have a big butt, you have to have no waist, you know. And I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, listen, if you want a big butt, big titties, and no waist, go get that. But that's if you want it. Don't go do it because that's what society tells you. Because again, that's you caring what other people think. So just really care about how you feel about yourself, what you think about yourself, and trust me, that helps a million times more. I would say, if you enjoyed this video, again, please make sure that you drop your comments. I want to hear from you guys as well. And I will see you guys next one.